This morning I was fired from the Wall Street Journal. I am appalled that the first press conference I'm giving as HKJA's new chair is to announce that I was fired for taking up this position in a press union. Around 3 weeks ago, after senior editors at the newspaper found out I was running to be HKJA's chairperson, my supervisors in the UK directed me to withdraw from the election. She also asked me to quit the board, which I have served on since 2021, even though the Wall Street Journal approved this when I was hired. This was the day before our election. I declined her requests and was immediately told it would be incompatible with my job. The editor said employees of the journal should not be seen as advocating for press freedom in a place like Hong Kong, even though they can in Western countries where it is already established. She acknowledged that Hong Kong's press freedom is coming under severe challenges. She said the journal continues to report on incidents related to press freedom in the city, such as trials against the press, so having its employees advocating for it would create a conflict. The Wall Street Journal's management is not naive to threats against the press worldwide. My colleague, reporter Evan Gershkovich, has been unlawfully detained in Russia for more than a year. I commend the journal's continued efforts to support him and secure his release in a hostile press environment. This is why I am deeply shocked that senior editors at the paper would actively violate their employees' human rights by preventing them from advocating for press freedoms the journal's reporters rely on to work in a place where journalists and their rights are under threat. HKJA is a union for the press in Hong Kong. We advocate for the rights and interests of reporters in the city. This includes press freedom because it is fundamental to our ability to work. It is also a human right and one guaranteed by Hong Kong's basic law. The necessity for journalists to uphold and defend press freedom is not relative to where we are in the world. I believe all reporters understand this. Many of my colleagues at the Journal in Hong Kong, Singapore, and abroad have sent me the support and solidarity for stepping up as the head of HKJA. It is obvious to me that the fear and unease the press in Hong Kong have been facing for years now has equally affected the journal's management, even though they're far away on different continents. I am disappointed if these editors abroad have come to think press freedom is a controversial issue, as those who wish to intimidate reporters might like us to believe. It is not. I was officially terminated today. The chief editor of the Wall Street Journal's foreign desk, Gordon Fairclough, who is based in the UK, came to Hong Kong to deliver the message to me in person. He said my job has been eliminated due to restructuring. Most of my reporter colleagues in Hong Kong were laid off in early May for the same reason, but I was kept on board. Following the layoffs, our editor-in-chief highlighted the Chinese EV industry, which is my reporting area, as one of the biggest stories to focus on in Asia. I reminded my editors that becoming an officer of a union is legally protected in Hong Kong. The right for people in Hong Kong to form and join a union is enshrined in the Basic Laws Article 27, the very same article that guarantees the right to a free press. Several others on the HKJA board resigned earlier, also due to pressure from employers. I fully understand why they have done so, as they were worried about exactly the same outcome I am now facing. Preventing employees from becoming an officer or member of a union or penalizing them for doing so would violate the employment ordinance. It can lead to a penalty of up to 100,000 Hong Kong dollars based on the criminal procedures ordinance. This would leave a criminal record on both the journal and the individual acting on behalf of the journal. The right for reporters to work without fear must be protected not just by the law, but more crucially, by ourselves, reporters, editors, and publishers.